Hey guys, Ashyboy here, and welcome back to a Hypixel Skyblock bingo guide for December 2025. This one's going to be a very interesting bingo, considering Aura is mayor, and Aura has a very interesting lineup of all sorts of wacky things going on, but it should mostly be unaffecting towards bingo. First up, setting a trap, kill a trapper animal. Come over here, warp trapper, and talk to Trevor. He will give you a quest, you kill an animal, and you go find it and kill it. It's really simple. Slime ball collector, reach 60,000 slime ball collection. This one I suggest setting up minions. Keep in mind, Aura slows them down by 50%. So you're going to need to go and get fuel for them. Try your best to go get catalyst, but if not, tasty cheese, run around the hub, kill a bunch of rats. You are going to need to be on top of these. If you're on at the right times, if it's thundering, you can go ahead and try to farm some of the rain slimes and the toxic rain slimes. They will drop enchanted slime balls, but honestly, I'd really just suggest going and setting up minions. Don't forget to buy resources from the adventure in the hub so you can start making a few more minions. Rock solid, equip a common or higher tiered rock pet. This one's going to kind of tie into a later bingo goal, but just mine ores, you'll get a common rock pet at 2,500 ores mined. Taking flight, consume a mystical mushroom soup. This one's going to be a little more difficult than the magical mushroom soup. As you can see, it requires mushroom 7, 10,000 mushrooms, and then one of each enchanted redstone, brown and red mushroom, and then a glowstone dust. The way that I would go about getting the glowstone dust is setting up an area on your island for mobs to spawn so that you can kill a bunch of witches. Witches have a chance to drop glowstone. Once you get enough glowstone to unlock the glowstone minion, come on over here to the builder. You can go ahead and buy glowstone. You can break it, get your glowstone dust, and set up a minion. Let that unlock your glowstone collection further until you unlock enchanted glowstone dust. Slaughterer, killed any tier 2 slayer boss within 80 seconds. This one should be really simple. You can do this relatively easy as soon as you get to the end, or if you feel like doing it right away, you should be able to take a smite undead sword, reforge it a little bit, and take it on with some decently enchanted protection 5, growth 5 armor, like around the deep caverns area. If you have any trouble with this whatsoever, just wait until you get the ender armor. You'll be able to take it out in just a couple seconds from that point. Raw mutton collector, reach 50,000 raw mutton collection. This was just another annoying minion one because, like I said earlier, Aura is slowing down minions. But just try your best, get your fuel, set up your minions, set up as many as possible. Do these in whatever order, just pick an order and set down your minions. Sea Summoner, reach 30% sea creature chance. You start off with a base 20% sea creature chance. So then what you can do is come over here to the fishing merchant, buy the angler armor, which gives you +4 if you put them all on. You can buy the angler equipment, which gives you 2 more if you put them all on. And then if you enchant the rod with angler, you get 1 sea creature chance per level of angler. So at that point, you already have 6 from your armor. You can just go ahead and enchant it with angler 4. That will cost you 40 experience levels. Lapis Lazuli collector, reach 135,000 lapis lazuli collection. The way that I'd go about doing this is just coming down to the dwarven mines and make use of these lapis lazuli pockets. You can see these lapis blocks all over here. It will be kind of slow, so I'd suggest leveling up a bit of your Heart of the Mountain, do some commissions, mine some mithril, get some mithril powder so you can get some mining speed, mining fortune, stuff like that. Make sure you're making use of Gone with the Wind if it's active, Better Together if it's active, get people to come to the Royal Mines. This one I just do straight up mining because you are going to need ores for the rock pet anyway. I would not waste your time with minions with this one considering you have slime and mutton to collect, so just go ahead and mine this one out. I see stars. Apply 5 stars to a dungeon item. Once you get to Spider Eye Collection level 3, you get Spider Hat. I go ahead and craft that. It's only 8 Spider Eyes. You can go ahead and dungeonize this as well. It will be 20 Spider Essence to dungeonize the helmet. Then 1 star, it'll be 5 Spider Essence. 2 stars will be 10 more Spider Essence. 3 stars will be 15 more Spider Essence. 4 stars will be 20 Spider Essence and 10,000 coins. And finally, 5 stars will be another 25 Spider Essence and 25,000 coins. So in total, to get a 5-star Spider Hat, you'll need 95 Spider Essence and 35,000 coins. A lost cause? Kill a lost adventurer. The way that I go about this is going into dungeons, selecting the mage class, and using its ultimate ability while trying to stay back away from the mobs, but close enough to where your thunderstorm will actually hit them, and just kind of whittle it down. This one will be really simple if you have other people tanking the hits for you, but if you can still do this by yourself. Brewer, obtain level 14 in the alchemy skill. This one I'd suggest doing one of 2 ways. If you want to mine, go ahead and get enchanted gold so you can make absorption potions, Or if you like to farm, go ahead and get enchanted sugar so you can make speed potions. Both of those are really good options to going and getting alchemy 14. If you take part in God Splashes, you will get a alchemy XP boost, which will help you a lot. I am speed, reach 200 speed. This one's very simple. You will either get this from Elixir if you are high enough bingo level, or you can get this from the Rogue Sword. One use of the Rogue Sword gets you 100 speed. There you go, very simple. You get it like a minute into starting bingo. Miser, store 250,000 coins in your bank. Reminder that every bingo account has unlimited, no cooldown use on the personal bank, so you can store any coins in your bank account whenever you want. So whenever you're leveling up skills, whenever you're selling everything, just deposit everything into your bank account. Leveling up all sorts of your skills, your farming, your mining, your combat, your enchanting especially, will get you very quickly to 250,000 coins. Healthy, reach 1,000 health. Since you're going to be using a lot of mushrooms anyway for the mystical mushroom soup, go ahead and use some of those to make yourself a set of mushroom armor. This will multiply all stats by 3 times while you're in the garden or at night. And as you can see, this also gives you a bonus 20 health, another 10 making it 30, another 10 making it 40, another 15 making it 55. So go ahead and make this armor set and enchant it with growth 5 once you unlock growth 5. This will give you 75 per armor piece for a total of 300, and then multiply by 300 at night or in the garden. This will get you 900. With your base 100, you're already over 1,000 health. If you don't end up doing the mushroom armor way though, you can go ahead and get it very easily with the end armor, since most of us will probably be progressing that far anyway. Minion machine, obtain 25 unique minions. Very simple. Grab as many resources as you can, make minions. Going about bingo, you'll be collecting a bunch of stuff anyway, so just go ahead and grab as many lower tier minions as you can. Remember to buy stuff from your hub merchants, so like the mine merchant, the adventurer, your lumber merchant. This will get you all sorts of unique minions, which you're going to need to make more minions on your island for raw mutton and slimeball collector. Strongman, reach 140 strength. This one will kind of be done with progression. As long as you remember to reforge your swords to epic or heroic will give you the most strength, and fierce will give you the most strength for your armor. Then if you do have mushroom armor, that'll give you ×3 at night or in the garden, or if you go ahead and get ender armor, that'll give you ×2 in the end. Love is all around. Obtain a mediocre ring of love. This will require you to start the Romero and Juliet questline. Talking to Juliet up here will start it. You have to go find Romero and give him what he asks for. He will first be down in this cave asking you to go get some shiny yellow rocks. You give that back to him. You give it to Juliet, and that'll be the first part of the quest. He will then be over here in the flower patch in front of the painter's hut. He will ask for roses. You give him 15 poppies. He'll give you a rose bush, which you give back to Juliet. And lastly, he will be up at this emerald altar. You have to give him a stack of emeralds. He will give you a fake emerald altar, which you give back to Juliet, and you'll get the mediocre ring of love, completing this goal. Esteemed enchanter, obtain a level 6 enchanted book. If you take part in more dungeons, you can get a lot of level 6 books very easily. Most chests will contain a level 6 enchanted book. Doing the experimentation table has a small chance of yielding a level 6 book as well. Or if you're making your way to the end, you can buy Ender Slayer 6 for 1.5 million. Slayer, reach level 2 for any Slayer boss. You'll pretty much get this along with Slaughterer, so just kill a tier 2 zombie. There's not really much more to say about this one. This one's really, really simple. And lastly, fashionable. We're 18 unique armor sets. This one's going to be one hell of a list. Remember, vanilla armor sets do count. I would suggest being level 5 so that you have access to the wardrobe and you can actually make use of all these different slots. Starting off with your vanilla armor sets, you have leather, iron, gold, and diamond for 4, and then you can buy chainmail armor for number 5 from the Iron Forgy here in the gold mine. We already talked about mushroom armor for a previous goal earlier, so go ahead and make mushroom armor for number 6. Farming the hubway is a good way to both get early game money and the farm suit armor, which is number 7. Coming over to the farming islands, mine a bunch of pumpkin and you can make pumpkin armor. Get a bunch of cactus, you can make the cactus armor. Do yourself a little foraging. Oak collection gets you the leaflet armor. We talked about the angler armor for a previous goal. Rosetta will give you a few sets of armor. Rosetta's armor, Squire armor, Mercenary armor, Celeste armor, and Starlight armor. Prospecting armor will be number 17. You can make this with blocks of iron, so 24 blocks of iron. If you need more iron, come over here to the mine merchant. And then I did bring it up earlier, since it's going to be a part of most people's progressions, coming to the end and getting the ender armor. That should be all 18 sets of armor. And now for our community goals. Tarantula Broodfather. Kill 2,000 Tarantula Broodfather of tier 2 or higher. Simple. If you're able to kill tier 2 zombie, you should pretty much almost be able to kill tier 2 Broodfather. If you get end armor or just get a bunch of carries, this will skyrocket your position. Kaboom, blow up 15,000 crypts in the catacombs. This one's really self-explanatory. Go blow up the little crypts. They'll release the undead, kill the undead. You don't really have to, but just blowing up the crypts counts towards the skull. Clown collab, defeat Bonza 1,000 times. This one just requires you to do a bunch of floor 1 completions. Skilled, gain 150 million taming experience. Always have pets. All sorts of different pets. Lots of pets have been made easier to craft in recent months, so go ahead and make a bunch of pets. Put on experience boosts. You can find them at Zog in the hub near Cat. Lastly, agricultural revolution. Harvest 2 million crops. You can make use of the garden with this one. Just go ahead and set up your garden plots for whatever and just start farming. And that's pretty much it for this bingo. If you guys need any more bingo tips, I have a beginner's guide to pretty much every single bingo. I went through November's bingo and kind of just played it while also kind of teaching and doing kind of like voiceovers and stuff like that for like tips and tricks and pretty much how to do pretty much every single bingo. It's not going to be oriented towards every single bingo because every single bingo has all sorts of different goals. But if you follow that, if you're newer anyway, it should help you out learning more of bingo and how bingo plays. If you are more experienced at the game, you probably won't need it, and you'll probably need like all sorts of other things, and you probably have your way of doing things. It's more of just a new person, how do I do this kind of thing, more towards lower level first time players. If you guys need bingo splashes, Bingo Splash community is in the description below. They are very helpful, very kind. If you have questions, be sure to ask. I love them. They're great. Please be nice to them. And without further ado, that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!